You know, if we do puzzle games this week, we made a puzzle game we could talk about.
No. No.
Welcome to another episode of the show. I am Mike.
I'm Cicely.
And today we are going to take a look at puzzle games.
There are so many different puzzle games of so many different types, you may not be sure where to begin.
But since nothing beats spending all day Saturday curled up on the couch in a blanket, pushing blocks into place, or say, bombing a gerbil across the screen, we're going to take a look at some now.
Pingas Peril is a platform-based puzzler full of interesting puzzles and gothic subwoofer rumbling organ music. It features a cute penguin alien named Pinga that has to make his way to yellow portals by running along blocks of ice, pushing blocks, pressing buttons, and avoiding other aliens that look like Stitch. This is a game I suggest using the D-pad for. While challenging, this is a game that forces memorization of each level for more playthroughs for higher scores by not allowing you to pick and choose what level you'd like to tackle. As you beat levels, you get little non-sequiturs of encouragement and peanut gallery commentary when you die.
Next up, a tile game called Pachee Be. In this game, you create fuses by rotating blocks, connecting the lines in between. When you complete a fuse, it will disappear and more blocks will rain down from the top. Loops and chains net you higher score bonuses. The gameplay is very reminiscent of Hexic. It's addictive fun even if you don't really understand what you're doing at first. After a few games, you'll get a feel for the more advanced techniques. Pachee Be throws in a few special block types to change up gameplay. Bombs will take out surrounding blocks, multipliers will increase your score, and skulls will impede your progress if you don't take them out with a loop or a bomb. For 80 points, Pachee Be is a great deal. Addictive gameplay, polished interface, and nice touches such as medals and high scores.
Pegsogo is what I'd term a board game puzzler. It's based on a physical game wherein the object of the game is to remove pins from play by jumping over one checker style. This game features a 3D interface with cute comical characters that cheer when you make a move and aww if you lose. You're able to rewind your actions without penalty as many times as you like in effort to beat the puzzle. Your biggest challenge is to figure out the most efficient way to beat each puzzle to get a higher ranking on that board. As you rank up, you'll unlock more character pegs and boards to choose from.
We all want to know what happens when you mix gerbils with explosives, but society and PETA keep us from finding out. Thankfully, there is nothing stopping us from playing Gerbil Physics. Like any good puzzler, Gerbil Physics makes the most of a few simple rules. Gerbils are happy when they are at the bottom of the screen. To make the gerbils happy, you are given rope, bombs, and even disintegrators. One assumes a disintegrated gerbil is a happy gerbil. Each of these items are limited, so plan your demolition carefully. At 80 points, this well-polished puzzler is a steal. The graphics fit the game well, and the gerbil voices add charm, even when they relentlessly mock your inadequate skills. If the 24 levels feel like they go by too quickly, never fear. Gerbil Physics 2 is here. The sequel adds slingshots and machine guns, though the machine guns only make one appearance in the 40 new levels, until you complete them all and unlock the machine gun for use in any level. Mini levels give you unlimited bombs, which takes away some of the puzzle game feel. More of the feeling is lost too, as the game progresses and the levels rely more on twitch gaming than puzzle-solving skills. The physics seem to vary from level to level. What on one level is a small nudge can be a rocket in the next. While the original is the better of the two, the second is still worth the $1 price tag. So that was a handful of the puzzle games that are available on Xbox Live Indie Games.
We tried many more, and you can find reviews for them at GameMarx.com.
So if you're going to write your own puzzle game, and there are many different ways you can do a puzzle game, you might need a physics engine like Gerbil Physics had. In which case, Dylan's going to help you out with some pointers on how to make things bounce.
Say you wanted to create your own bouncing ball, like in Gerbil Physics. XNA's math library gives you everything you'll need to figure out the physics in the vector reflect method. You'll need two pieces of data about your bouncing object. First, you'll need the object's current velocity, expressed as a vector 2 or vector 3, depending on whether your game is 2D or 3D. Second, you'll need some way to define the surface that the object is bouncing off of. For the reflect method, this is called the normal. A normal is a vector that extends perpendicular to a line or surface. Its purpose is to define which direction is considered up. Depending on what type of object you're using as your surface, the normal may be readily available, or you may have to do a little math to get it. In some cases, it's simpler than that. Say you're trying to bounce an object off the edge of the screen. You'd use vector 2, 0, 1 for the top and bottom, and 1, 0 for the left and right sides. With these two pieces of information, you can call the vector 2 or vector 3 reflect method to give you a third vector, which is the object's new direction. Of course, reflect assumes that you're bouncing a perfect object off of a frictionless surface in a vacuum with no gravity. Real-world physics don't work like that. So you can multiply that result by a percentage representing elasticity to scale that result up or down.
Okay everyone, that wraps up another episode of the show. Thank you for watching.
Visit us at GameMarx.com for reviews, more videos, and news.
You can send us an email as well to theshow@GameMarx.com and leave us some feedback and comments on how we're doing. You know, I had a lot of fun with Gerbil Physics.
I did too. I stayed up quite a while playing it one night.
And unlike my other times with gerbils, I did not get arrested for sticking little bombs on them. Bye.